Welcome, dear viewers. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on our enlightening journey of discovery and exploration. Before we delve into today's captivating topic, we would like to remind you to hit the subscribe button below. This will enable you to stay connected with us, receiving updates, and being the first to watch our new, enlightening videos. We are setting out to enlighten and entertain you, to provoke your thoughts, and to provide you with valuable resources for personal and professional growth. Today's subject is one that has intrigued scholars, researchers, and the public in general for a long time. We're about to embark on a journey that starts at the break of dawn, precisely at 5 in the morning. This hour, often considered mystical and magical, has been revered across different cultures and religions around the world. Have you ever wondered why this is so? Have you ever pondered why some of the world's most influential leaders, those who have shaped the course of history and our understanding of the world, rise before the sun to engage in prayer? The question is quite intriguing, isn't it? What is the secret power hidden in this early morning ritual? Why does this practice, seemingly simple and ordinary, hold such an extraordinary appeal for these successful individuals? What makes it so special, so unique it has been adopted by leaders across the globe? It's not limited to a certain group of people either, from CEOs of multinational corporations to spiritual leaders guiding vast congregations. The 5 a.m. prayer routine a common thread. It's a shared practice that helps them start their day with power, purpose, and a sense of calm. This practice, which may seem mundane to some, is elevated to a ritual of utmost importance by these leaders. It is a time of peace, an opportunity for tranquility in the midst of chaos, a chance for reflection on one's actions, decisions, and the consequences that may follow. It is a moment of connection with a power greater than oneself, a power often referred to as divine, an avenue to seek guidance in times of uncertainty, wisdom in times of confusion, and strength in times of weakness. It is a practice that helps them not only survive the challenges of life, but thrive amidst them. The 5 a.m. prayer routine is more than just a routine. It's a philosophy, a lifestyle that these leaders swear by. It's their weapon, their source of inspiration, their guiding light in the darkness. It's their method of staying grounded, of reminding themselves of their purpose, their mission, their responsibilities. It's a moment of solitude, of introspection, a strong sense of self-awareness and self-understanding. Join us now as we delve deeper into the 5 a.m. prayer rituals of top leaders, as we unravel the mystery behind this universal practice. We will go beyond the surface, exploring the reasons, the benefits, the impact of this powerful routine on the lives of these titans of industry and spirituality. The journey promises to be intriguing, fascinating, and full of insights, so sit back, relax, and let us take you on this enlightening voyage. Prayer has anchored leaders throughout history, providing strength, wisdom, and guidance. It's a practice that's woven into the tapestry of leadership across the world, crossing the boundaries of cultures, regions, and time itself. As we dissect the annals of history, it becomes evident that the act of prayer, particularly prayers conducted at the start of the day, have been a beacon of inspiration and strength for leaders in various spheres. Our exploration in the realm of ancient civilizations, specifically ancient Egypt. Here, we are introduced to Pharaoh Akhenaten, a ruler known for his revolutionary religious reforms. Akhenaten began his day with prayers dedicated to Aten, the sun disk, an act performed as the first light of dawn broke the horizon. These prayers, however, were far from a mere religious obligation. They were a wellspring of empowerment, granting him the fortitude to navigate his kingdom through a time of significant changes. As we progress through the corridors of time, we arrive at the Middle Ages. Here we encounter Saint Benedict of Nursia, a revered Christian saint and the patron of Europe. His teachings, encapsulated in the Rule of St. Benedict, a comprehensive guide for monastic life, laid a profound emphasis on the importance of starting each day with lauds, or morning prayers. This practice of early devotion crafted to instill discipline and a spiritual focus, virtues that Benedict staunchly believed were crucial for effective leadership. Next, our journey takes us to the tumultuous world of politics. Here, we make the acquaintance of the indomitable Sir Winston Churchill, the stalwart leader who navigated Great Britain through the turbulent times of the Second World War. Churchill, a man deeply entrenched in faith, began his days bathed in prayer. His morning ritual was a clear testament to his belief in the transformative power of prayer to provide the strength and resilience needed to face life's most daunting challenges. From politics, we shift our gaze to the world of science, where we find the celebrated physicist, Sir Isaac Newton. Despite his groundbreaking work in unraveling the mysteries of physics and mathematics, Newton was deeply religious. He would commence his day with a prayer, seeking divine guidance in his scientific endeavors. His devotion emerged as a potent reminder that faith and reason can coexist harmoniously, serving as a source of inspiration for leaders in the scientific community. Our journey brings us next to the sphere of civil rights, where we meet Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a figure synonymous with the crusade for equality. King's leadership style was deeply rooted in his Christian faith. His morning prayer ritual served as a beacon of strength and resolve, powering his relentless pursuit of justice and equality. Lastly, in the realm of enterprise, we encounter Truett Cathy, the founder of the fast food giant Chick-fil-A. Known for his steadfast Christian faith, Cathy's morning ritual comprised of prayer and Bible study. His devotion spilled over into his professional life, guiding his business principles and leading to the creation of one of America's most successful fast food chains. These leaders, originating from different epochs and professions, shared a common thread: their commitment to a morning prayer ritual. Regardless of whether they were at the helm of a kingdom, spearheading a scientific revolution, championing a civil rights movement, or building a business empire, they all recognized the power of beginning the day in communion with a higher power. But the significance of these prayer rituals went beyond just seeking divine intervention or guidance. These moments served as an opportunity for introspection, for setting the tone for the day ahead, for cultivating a sense of purpose. They offered a pocket of tranquility amidst the cacophony of daily affairs, a moment of serenity amidst the tumult, a moment of clarity amidst the confusion. These leaders recognized the value of starting the day with a clear mind and centered heart. They understood that leadership is not simply about making decisions or giving directions. It's about embodying a set of values, about setting a precedent, about inspiring others. Morning prayer rituals played a pivotal role in molding their leadership style. As our journey illustrates, prayer rituals have played a paramount role in leadership throughout history. They have been a fountainhead of strength, wisdom, and guidance, assisting leaders in navigating the challenges of their roles. Whether you're a leader in your community, your workplace, or your home, consider the power of beginning your day with prayer. It might just be the key to unlocking your full potential as a leader. The spiritual significance of prayer cannot be understated. Prayer, the sacred and intimate dialogue between us and our Creator, has a profound spiritual impact that reaches far beyond the boundaries of mere conversation. Embodied in the act of prayer is a profound connection, a spiritual tether that binds us to the divine. It's a two-way communion, an exchange of thoughts, feelings, and energies that bridges the gap between the physical and spiritual realms. The significance of prayer lies in its power to influence, mold, and shape us, drawing us closer to the divine spirit. Now let's explore the spiritual significance of the 5 a.m. prayer ritual. The early hours before dawn, when the world is hushed in the grip of slumber, is a time of tranquility, serenity, and peace. It's a time when the noise of the everyday world hasn't yet begun its crescendo. This pre-dawn period is believed to be a time when the veil separating the physical world from the spiritual realm is at its thinnest, making it a prime time for prayer and spiritual connection. The 5 a.m. prayer ritual is a conscious decision to start the day with God, a deliberate choice to prioritize spiritual connection before all else. It's a powerful way to set the tone for the day, infusing each moment that follows with a sense of purpose and direction. This intentional act of devotion is a time to seek divine guidance, to ask for strength and courage, and to surrender the worries and anxieties of the day to a higher power. However, prayer isn't a one-way street. It's not just about making requests. Prayer also involves listening, quietening the mind, and opening the heart to the divine whisperings of God's voice. It's a time of introspection, of self-reflection, where we have the opportunity to examine our lives in the soft glow of God's love and mercy. This moment of clarity allows us to see ourselves as we truly are, devoid of pretenses and masks. Prayer encourages qualities like humility, gratitude, and patience. When we engage in the act of prayer, we acknowledge our dependence on God and recognize that we are not the center of the universe, but rather integral parts of a larger divine plan. This acknowledgement instills humility, a trait that grounds us and shields us from arrogance and pride. In prayer, we express our gratitude and thankfulness. We give thanks for His blessings, His grace, and His unending love. This act of thanksgiving nurtures a spirit of gratitude within us, enabling us to appreciate the beauty and goodness that fills our lives. It shifts our focus from our lacks and wants to our blessings and abundance. And then there's patience. Prayer is a masterclass in patience. It's about trust and surrender, waiting and accepting God's timing, secure in the knowledge that He knows what is best for us. In the face of trials and tribulations, prayer helps us to remain steadfast, unwavering, and resilient. Perhaps the most profound significance of prayer lies in its transformative power. Prayer changes us. It softens our hearts, sharpens our minds, and strengthens our spirits. It fosters kindness, wisdom, and strength, shaping us into the people God intends for us to be. The 5 a.m. prayer ritual is not just a practice, it's a spiritual journey. It's a voyage towards God, towards self-discovery, towards spiritual growth. It's a path filled with moments of ecstasy and agony, clarity and confusion, certainty and uncertainty. But through it all, prayer remains our steadfast companion, our guiding light, our source of comfort and strength. Prayer is our bond, our connection to God. It's our direct line of communication with the divine. It's our way of reaching out to God, of expressing our love for Him, of seeking His guidance and grace. It's our way of surrendering our lives to Him, of entrusting our hopes and dreams, fears and anxieties, our joys and sorrows to His loving care. Whether it's seeking guidance or expressing gratitude, the spiritual significance of prayer is profound. Prayer is not just a religious ritual, it's a spiritual practice that connects us with God, that nourishes our souls, that empowers us to live our lives with purpose and meaning. So as we embrace the 5 a.m. prayer ritual, let us remember its spiritual significance, and let it guide us in our journey towards God, towards love, and towards peace. Prayer rituals don't just hold spiritual significance, they have practical applications too. This is a statement that might strike some as unusual, as prayer is often seen purely as a spiritual practice, a form of communion between the individual and the divine. However, as we delve deeper, we'll find that these early morning devotions can translate into tangible benefits, especially in the sphere of leadership. Consider the scene. It's 5 in the morning, the world is still asleep, and yet you are awake, ready to embrace the day. The discipline required to rise at this hour is immense. It is a discipline born of commitment, of determination, and of resolve. This discipline isn't restricted to the early hours alone. Like the morning dew that covers everything it touches, it permeates the rest of your day, infusing every task you undertake, every decision you make. This discipline cultivates a certain resilience in you. It molds you into a person capable of tackling challenges head-on, capable of leading and not just following. It empowers you to steer the course of events rather than being merely a passive spectator. But discipline is simply the first piece of the complex jigsaw. As you initiate your day in prayer, you are setting the rhythm for every subsequent. You are choosing to start the day with focus, with purpose. You are not just reacting to the world, you are proactively orchestrating your day, your life, your leadership journey. This focus acts as a compass, providing direction to your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions throughout the day. It encourages you to maintain your course even in the face of adversity, to persist in the pursuit of your goals and objectives. The mental clarity obtained through prayer cannot be understated. As you commune with your Creator in the quiet, serene hours of the morning, you gain a clarity of thought that often eludes us amidst the chaos and noise of the day. This mental clarity is the cornerstone of effective leadership. This clarity allows you to discern the larger picture, to make decisions considering not just the immediate context, but with an eye on the broader horizon. It empowers you to, with vision, with foresight, with an understanding that every decision today echoes in the hallways of tomorrow. The benefits of starting your day with prayer extend further. It creates a sense of peace and tranquility that acts as your anchor in the stormy seas of leadership. As leaders, we frequently encounter stressful situations, decisions laden with consequences, responsibilities that can feel overwhelming. Grounding yourself in prayer equips you with a peace that can carry you through even the most tumultuous times. This peace, this tranquility, enables you to lead with composure, with grace, even when faced with adversity. It empowers you to maintain your calm in the face of the storm, to make decisions not out of panic but from a place of serene confidence. Furthermore, prayer fosters humility. In the act of bowing down in prayer, you are acknowledging a power greater than yourself. This act of humility can be transformative in your leadership journey. It can shield you from the arrogance that often accompanies power. This humility keeps you grounded, keeps you connected to those you lead. It shapes you into a leader who leads with empathy, with understanding. The humility fostered in prayer enables you to understand, to empathize, to connect with the people you lead. And let's not overlook the power of reflection. Prayer is a time for introspection, for self-examination. It's an opportunity to assess your actions, your decisions, your leadership style. It's a chance to learn from the past, to grow, and to become a better leader. Last but not least, prayer instills a sense of community. Even if you are praying alone, you are part of a larger community of believers. You are part of a tradition that spans centuries, that spans continents. This sense of community can foster a leadership style that values collaboration, that values the input of others, that understands the power of unity. It shapes you into a leader who values the strength of the collective, who understand that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So you see, prayer isn't just a spiritual exercise. It's a tool for personal development, for leadership development. It's a ritual that can shape you, mold you into a leader who leads with discipline, with focus, with clarity, with peace, with humility, with reflection, with a sense of community. It's a ritual that can equip you to lead not just with power, but with purpose. It's a ritual that transcends the spiritual realm and has practical implications that can enhance our leadership skills. Indeed, prayer rituals have practical implications that can enhance our leadership skills. Let's now explore some top leaders who start their day with a 5 a.m. prayer. Among the planet's most figures, a significant number have unearthed comfort, vigor, and discernment in the tranquil hours of morning, when most of the world is still at rest. They orchestrate the rhythm of their day with a prayer at the first light of dawn, an act that displays their commitment to seize the day with intent and power through prayer. This common ritual, shared by these leaders from a range of industries and ethnicities, reverberates through the business world, political landscapes, the realm of sports, and the literary universe. It is a testament to the universality of this practice and its transformative potential, irrespective of one's professional dominion or personal background. One such luminary is Tim Cook, the esteemed Chief Executive Officer of Apple Inc. He is famed for his predilection for rising even before the rooster welcomes the dawn, typically around 3:45 in the morning. His early morning ritual includes a moment of solitude, reflection, and prayer, a routine that allows him to set his aspirations and expectations for the forthcoming day. Cook has regularly attributed his composed demeanor and sharp decision-making abilities to his adherence to this daily routine. Following Cook is Indra Nooyi, the erstwhile CEO of PepsiCo. Nooyi, a woman who juggled a plethora of responsibilities and managed a demanding schedule, never relinquished her dedication to her early morning prayer ritual. Nooyi has publicly expressed that this routine has been a grounding force in her life, enabling her to keep her perspective amidst the turbulence of corporate life. In the sphere of politics, we find illustrious leaders like Barack Obama, the former President of the United States, who often commenced his day at 5 in the morning with a prayer and a brief scripture reading. Obama has often spoken about how this practice offered him a sense of tranquility and a moral compass during his demanding tenure. In the world of sports, we have Manny Pacquiao, the legendary boxing champion. Known for his profound faith, Pacquiao has always initiated his day with prayer, often as early as in the morning. He is firm in his belief that this practice bestows upon him the strength, determination, and resilience required to face the challenges of the day. Moving to the realm of literature, we find Maya Angelou, the acclaimed poet and social activist, who routinely rose at 5:30 in the morning to pray and meditate before commencing her writing routine. Angelou found that this practice served as a conduit to her creativity and helped her navigate the intricacies of life with grace, wisdom, and poise. These leaders, despite existing in vastly different spheres of influence, share a common thread. They all recognize the power of prayer as a tool to guide their actions, shape their decisions, and influence their leadership styles. This practice, far from being a mere ritual, has emerged as a critical cornerstone of their lives, empowering them to lead with integrity, compassion, and resilience. The power of prayer is not restricted to religious leaders or spiritual gurus. It's a tool that anyone can use irrespective of their faith, position, or profession. It's about carving out a moment of quiet introspection at the genesis of the day, setting intentions, and seeking guidance from a higher power. Whether you're a CEO navigating the complexities of corporate life, politicians steering the machinery of governance, an athlete striving for excellence, or a writer endeavoring to capture the human condition in words, consider the potential benefits of commencing your day with a prayer. It could be the key to unlocking the clarity, peace, and purpose you need to navigate the labyrinth of leadership. These leaders are testament to the power of starting the day with prayer. We've journeyed through history, exploring the spiritual and practical significance of the 5 a.m. prayer ritual. This voyage, taking us back through the corridors of time, has allowed us to delve deeper into the essence of this profound practice that has been part of human civilization since the dawn of time, punctuating the rhythm of everyday life with sanctity and purpose. We've discovered how this sacred custom, steeped in centuries of tradition and cultural heritage, carries deep meaning and weight. This ritual, it appears, isn't simply a manifestation of religious devotion or an age-old tradition carried forward by generations. It's a powerful instrument for individual empowerment, an ageless source of wisdom, and an internal compass that guides us towards purposeful living. It's a practice that instills in us a sense of structure and discipline, laying the groundwork for a day lived with intention and mindfulness. In our exploration, we've observed how top leaders, luminaries in their respective fields, harness the power of these early morning devotions. These influential individuals from diverse backgrounds and professions incorporate the 5 a.m. ritual into their daily regimen, using it to instill discipline and cultivate mindfulness. They use this time, when the world is still quiet and serene, to connect with their inner selves, to introspect, deliberate, and prepare for the day ahead. The tranquility of these dawn hours provides a conducive environment for fostering a sense of inner peace that transcends the daily hustle and bustle, providing a sanctuary from the chaos of our fast-paced lives. This ritual, far from being an antiquated practice, remains a timeless beacon of strength and guidance for those who dare to step outside their comfort zone and lead. It has stood the test of time, maintaining its relevance across eras, cultures, and geographical boundaries, illuminating the path for millions who seek direction, purpose, and a deeper connection with their spiritual selves. The 5 a.m. prayer, it appears, is not merely a ritual, but a philosophy of life, an invitation to experience the world through a lens of deeper understanding and mindful awareness. In the quiet hours of dawn, as the world is just beginning to stir, we are presented with an opportunity to tune into our innermost selves, to seek wisdom, and to set the tone for the day that lies ahead. It's a chance to pause, reflect, and realign our perspective, a moment to recalibrate our intentions and gently guide our thoughts towards positivity and productivity. As we stand on the brink of a new day, the 5 a.m. ritual offers us a moment of calm, a chance to harness the serenity of early hours and channel it into our day. So why not consider incorporating this ritual into your own routine? Allow it to seep into your life, enriching your mornings with a sense of purpose and tranquility, empowering you to face the day with positivity and resilience. Before we conclude, remember to hit the subscribe button below to join our community and continue exploring such enlightening topics.